Thank you. Can you talk about what will be the process for assessing the 3% in cuts to public services proposed in Section 6.1 of the budget, and who will be consulted, informed, and I guess maybe what the priorities in terms of reference will be as well?
So thank you for the question. So these initiatives, as you know, were announced in the budget. They're being coordinated by the Treasury Board Secretariat, and each department will receive essentially its target for both the operating expenditure reduction and the one you mentioned earlier, Mr. Johns, on the reduction in professional services as well. So those are both being coordinated, and each department will receive its instructions essentially, or the targets for reductions in their own spending areas in those two areas.
Will Labour be consulted through this process?
With respect to professional services in particular?
Yeah, because I guess, what's the process for assessing which previously promised programs, will be delayed or canceled, and also, given that your government's commitment is cutting billions from contracting out and management consulting in the latter part of your answer, who's going to do this work moving forward? Is it coming back in-house? Where is the money in the budget for that? And was this work necessary, all along?
So, as the minister indicated, there is this review going on the use, including the McKinsey review, but has broader connections into the use of management consultants more broadly. Minister Jacek and Minister Fortier will be tabling their report on their findings of the internal review, but it will have some connections into how decisions are made and whether or not a given task should be contracted versus done in-house. These are value for money decisions that public servants make every day, right? How are we going to execute a particular task? There are a number of scenarios we talked about earlier where outside resources are needed if it's a specialized skill set that we don't have access to, a time-limited requirement. So
400% from highly paid consultants is quite outrageous, I think. Thanks.